There we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Texas Turf Podcast. We got to bring the content to you. I live streamed yesterday, and if you saw me live stream yesterday, you saw one of the greatest live streams we've done for very interesting reasons. We're going to talk about the Texans. We're going to talk about the Cowboys. If you know me, I'm a Texan fan, and if you saw what happened yesterday, it was absolutely. Lewis, I ranted so hard yesterday, I lost my voice. I was so pissed. I have never been so pissed to watch a game. I don't be watching. That's why I don't watch them games on live. It's so hard to watch these games on live stream because I know when I start looking at them play, they're gonna get the ugly side out of me.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I feel you. I feel you. I mean, and then like, were you ahead at all of them, or was
Yeah,
Mauricio ahead?
we were at the same. It was about the same.
Yeah,
We were
about
like
the
at the
same.
same. But he kept trolling me because he was like, that Jets turf's terrible. So he kept trolling me saying, "Oh, he's down. Oh, he's down. Oh, CJ," like all these, which was terrifying. I'm gonna tell you, if you're a Texan fan, if you're watching, I'm gonna tell you this. This team is a disgrace. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh man.
I know, and I told Lewis this before the season started. I said this. I said, it depends. I got to see what they look like. When they face the Colts week 1, I told you that game going to tell me a lot. Because if they come out and pop the Colts right in their mouth, then I know, okay, we got something different. Because the Colts want to beat us really bad. But we squeak by, and then we face the Bears, and then we squeak by when we got all this talent, and then we keep squeaking by. Then we face good teams, we get slapped. I hate, and Maurice, I don't know if you're watching this, but yesterday he had this little thing saying, "Well, y'all are still 6-2, 6-3." I could care less. I hate that so much. I hate that. I've seen y'all. Look, I've had 10-win teams. You've had 12-win teams. And what do we have to show for it? Nothing. I don't care about squeaking by Jacksonville. I'm trying to beat the Chiefs. I'm trying to beat the Ravens. And y'all keep playing with me. Y'all think I'm a doomer. I'm just realistic. We not winning nothing. This team ain't good. My offensive line, look, Kenyon Green. And Kenyon Green, you injured, you out for the season. I'm that's sad to say. And I don't wish injuries on nobody.
Right.
Kenyon Green is literally the worst guard in the NFL. And I'm not lying. I'm not saying this to like hyperbole. You look up at every metric that exists. He literally is the worst guard. This man yesterday, his pass blocking grade on PFF was a 9.2.
I seen worse. Zach Martin had a 0 versus the Lions. He had 0.
Zach Martin. But the thing about Zach Martin was all pro, right? He was all pro.
All pro, but he's having.
He off, right?
He's gonna retire after this year. It's very much so. He's gonna retire.
At least he was like Kenyon Green, 9.2. That's just what it is. Like, that's not like there's no peak. That's what it is. Every time I see CJ step back to throw, we got pressured 50% of the time. It was mind-boggling. Lewis, we have given up the most sacks and pressures. Our interior offensive line has given the most sacks and pressures. Lewis, our left tackle has the most penalties in the NFL and the most false start penalties in the NFL. Lewis, he has the most penalties from a player since the year 2000.
I told you. Remember, when y'all won, I was like, "Hey, y'all won," but man, bro, hey, CJ be over there fighting for his damn life, and that old line plot ain't nothing to play with. I told you, you ain't better. The game is won up front, and the game is very much lost up front. And I'm talking about, they were losing by the horde, like, and I saw it early on. I was gonna do a Luology the previous episode to show you, like, man, the pressure they was giving up. I think what game was it? The game versus the Colts. Yeah, I think it was Green. It was Green Bay. Green Bay. Yeah,
killing me.
I was like, if Green Bay is getting after you, man, hey, I mean, Green Bay got a good pass rush, but it's not. Rashawn Gary shouldn't be, whooping your ass because he's not. He's a good guy, but he ain't a guy, in the league. You feel me?
When you play us, you have everyone on the D line is a guy. They all gonna ball out. This man, bro, I have never seen worse. The Kenyon Green, and I hope you get healthy. This is probably his last game playing for the Texans, but he gotta go somewhere else. I'm sorry, my man. It was atrocious. And I'm telling you, Bobby Slowick, bro. Bro, year 1, he was doing the thing. I loved it. Bro, year 2, it's week 9 for me. I give people shots. I don't give up on people quickly. I let them. But, bro, when we watching this game, right? I know you weren't watching, but I'm watching this game. It's 2nd and 7. We down 4. I'm like, okay, we're in the red zone. It's like 10-yard line. Let's make we got to score here because our offense is terrible. We had 10 points. This is the fourth quarter.
Right.
My man did a Philly special play. Joe Mixon, Wildcat, CJ Stroud running the route. He's the primary receiver. I said, bro, what is this? What timing? This man does everything wrong when we need him to do something right. Why? That was a waste of a play. And then you know what happened the next play, Lewis? Immediate pressure. CJ sacked, slow to get up. I said that makes sense. And then you know what happened after that, Lewis? My kicker missed a 27-yard field goal.
27.
27. Lewis, he made a 46-yard field goal. And then the Jets made a penalty. The Jets had a penalty, so we got the ball back. And then we got closer, and then he missed a 27-yard field goal. That's how I was like, yeah, the game over. I'm done. we done. I'm done. The game over. That's it. That's rap. This team ain't got it, bro.
So Bobby Slow just haven't won it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I told you that. Well, I don't want to get on CJ Stroud, but I did say the sophomore slump was real. I mean, once teams did, huh?
His team slumped. Like, you can't survive that. You can't survive an interior O-line getting the most pressures in the whole league. Like, can a quarterback survive that?
I know that, but I got to put my Dak goggles on. And I got to say, you got to overcome it, and that's what they say. You got to overcome it. And Bobby Slowick, man, dog. I thought he was supposed to be up there with Ben Johnson, and it seemed like him and Ben Johnson going in different directions, man. So.
Hey, I'm telling you, I know. Hey, my man, he said the season's not over. I'm just be real with you. Like, we face Detroit next week, and that sounds stupid, right? That sounds like a doom. That sounds doom. And then we face the Cowboys. And I'm gonna tell you, if that Jets game, that physically, mentally exhausting me, this Cowboy game gonna put my brain.
Yeah, that's what everybody was saying. If our season may be going down the crapper, but we get Micah back, we gonna feast on y'all O-line. That's gonna be probably one of the few bright spots we're gonna have in this season. It's gonna be one of the few bright spots.
I've seen. I can't be one of those homers and be like, yo, this is the year we gonna bro. We're not gonna do nothing. I've told you every game played, 6 wins. We squeak by all these teams. How we, like you said, you want to beat the 49ers and Ravens. That's your thing. I gotta beat the Chiefs and Ravens. I'm not beating the Chiefs and Ravens. I'm gonna tell you like that. If we can't beat the Chiefs, they got better. The Chiefs got better. Got Hopkins. Ravens got better. Got Deontay Johnson. The Bills got better. Got Amari Cooper. What am I doing? I got the worst O-line in the NFL. Congratulations.
Y'all in cap hell or something? I can't sign nobody or trade for anybody?
We could trade for people, but this is the thing. This is why I tell you malpractice happened. And Lewis, and this is something that I know you resonate with. Like, I know these front office people and these coaches, y'all are smart, right? Y'all in the NFL, y'all smart. That's cool. And I know what we say is like, okay, we're just the fans, so we don't really know nothing. So, whatever we say doesn't really matter. But here's the thing. Here's the thing I want to tell you. Sometimes it's logic. It's all about logic. And I feel like my logic makes more sense. Like, because Kenyon Green is the worst guard in the NFL, and we've known that for 8 weeks. But so it makes sense. Go ahead.
But what pick was he?
First round pick. He's a bust.
From how recent?
2022.
So it's been 2 years. So So I mean, if they have anything, any type of like mindset or piece of mindset of what the Joneses be doing, the thing about like the regimes in the front offices, they're prideful. So they don't want to believe that a pick that they spend a lot of resources on is bad, and they're probably going to ride until the wheels fall off. Because when you replace him, you admit that you made a mistake, and unless there are ways to replace him, but like, man, a second rounder, that's damn near like a first rounder. The second round is still game changers in the round.
He's first rounder. He's a first rounder.
Oh, he's a first rounder.
He's a first rounder.
Oh they definitely I know.
And I get it, but that's the thing I'm saying. Like, I know you have pride and you because I know the reason why is like I don't want to give up on this guy, but he's literally the worst. And your quarterback's getting killed. He got benched in the Colts game, and then Jared Patterson, his backup, got a concussion, so he came back. But which means to tell me like he's just gonna stay on the field forever. And then they talking to Miko, like the offensive line, this and that. What you gonna do? And he's like, he basically said we're gonna stick with the guys. I don't know what type of malpractice this is, but if you haven't, last time I checked that Jets stadium, that Jets field, they kill people there. That's an awful place. And CJ Stroud, he got hit 9 times, had 8 sacks. And
Titus Howard, that's the tackle y'all took from Was that he from HBCU, right? He's a
Yeah,
tackle though. DQ. Oh, no, I mean Zach. You can't move all tackles. All offensive linemen not the same. They just not. You can't just look at them as they just big 300-pound guys and they can play anywhere on the offensive line. And especially if you're trying to move it from right side to left side, like that's a whole. Ask us about that. We tried that in the middle of the season and with an all pro guard, and he came in. We drafted him at tackle. We moved him inside, and we tried to move him out like versus the Lions. He still got killed. So you can't just make that change. Um, I mean, yeah, I mean that's the thing about having a GM versus like us having some of these things are like still the same. They're like this if they sit him down, it's got to be like it's going to be have to be done in the off season when they can like have an entirely new plan, and they're still not going to give up on him because that's a first round pick. Like it's like us with Monty Smith. You know who Monty Smith is, right? The D tackle we took, I think it was in
yeah, they showed a
2022.
meme.
Yeah,
They showed.
he was our first round pick too. He's a bust. He's a bust, but he's still a starter. We ain't brought anybody in because we got to play him because we use all that draft capital on him, and they gotta see it to completion.
But the problem I hate with that is that your money, like your money is CJ
Right.
Stroud.
You're wasting a window.
Yeah, like you're playing with that. Like don't play.
Oh, they play, yeah, you play, yeah, yeah. Now you see it because they left my quarterback out there to die this year. I'm just letting you know that right now. You have one guy. We got two guys that the Joneses said Dak fix it, and these two guys were out of position. We drafted Tyler Guyton. He was a right tackle in college, and we told him, say, hey, come be a left tackle in the National Football League. We draft Cooper Beebe. He was a guard. We said, hey, come snap the ball in the National Football League. We told him to do that. And we told Dak to be like, yay, 50 million, handle it. That's what we told him.
It's frustrating to I get it. It's frustrating when these front offices, I mean, the decisions they make. Like I mean, CJ, he was on the ground twice in terms of looking injured. He got up though. But I'm like, this is not the place to do that because last time I was there, I got the concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's
I hate to wish it, but it's like that. It's like that saying, like, you remember like during COVID, like no one truly believed the disease until like they physically saw somebody next to them was like sick. They're not gonna truly wake up until I don't if CJ is on the ground again. And like, like I don't know why it takes to them to that as the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know why it takes them that like to that point. I'm here screaming at week 2, like, hey, this is a problem. Fix it now. Like, fix it now. Let's add resources now. Let's not wait down the line. Damn your damn budget. Like, damn your damn pride. We're trying to win football games and actually continue this thing, but until it hits them home and they see CJ finally hurt, like I don't wish it upon them, but this is like when you don't do nothing about it, this is what you're wishing.
Oh well. Let me let you get your shine. I'll let you.
My shine. You want my dark cloud?
Yeah, talk about your San Francisco demon, man. What's that about? I know because you weren't there for the pod, so you have anything to say?
What happened? I'm trying to remember my thoughts. What didn't happen? I'm out on this team. I'm out on Mike McCarthy for sure. In that game, it just pissed me off. First of all, if y'all didn't watch the whole thing with Rico Dowdle getting sick on the way to the game and being a healthy scratch, on the same time we're bringing up Dalvin Cook, and last week Zeke complaining about getting playtime. I mean, I love Zeke to death. If you know me, I'm on the. I don't think Zeke should be RB1, but look, man, this politics. This has been happening in Dallas for the longest. It's getting very annoying, and I saw it firsthand versus the Niners. Then in that game, we just refused. The run game was working, and we refused to run the ball. What else? Mike McCarthy. You complain about Bobby Slowik. Mike McCarthy is the stupidest, and I do mean the stupidest coach I ever seen in my life. And hopefully he's doing this on purpose. I know he was given a bad hand, but God, dog, this man will run the same play: curls, hitches, flats, curls, hitches, and flats all damn day. Like it's so damn stupid. I'm sorry, it's so damn stupid. And his whole reasoning because we don't have protection. We don't have another weapon outside of CD. The defense is getting more and more and more hurt. Jerry Jones, old ass, just got on the radio today and just broke news on accident saying Trevon Diggs tore his calf. Like, who? We're the only franchise in the world who we break news from within our organization from the fucking owner. I'm sorry about my language, but it's like it's so annoying. And now you let the opposing team like, oh, he's hurt. We could have like, I don't know, waited until the last second so they can change their game plan. I don't know. Like it's so dumb. So yeah, that Niners game really sucked the fandom out of me. I know it was Smitty gonna come in here, but yeah, that right. I'm 100% out on McCarthy. I really want him gone because it's just a combination of them. They gave him a sinking ship this season because this was not enough in his roster. At the same time, the way he's calling plays is like he went out early. So in my opinion, fire him so we can just keep moving with our season.
And
Well, actually, I can move the draft season. I just got my plug and I already got. I'm finna start literally watching film on college prospects, and it's November 1st, y'all, and the draft ain't until April, or was it? Is it March? March. I'm
it's
finna
April.
start. Oh, April. Okay, yeah, I'm finna start watching film on draft people in November because that's all this team is built upon. We don't do anything in the free agency. They just refuse to believe in the free agency and just think we can fill every pick from round 1 through 7 and just put it on the team and get undrafted free agents to fill the rest. It's literally the dumbest thing in the possible world. And their whole reason behind it is because of money. And I'm like, dog, you a billionaire. Get a grip. So,
So with the game, you go watch the game against Atlanta.
yes. I mean, I'm gonna watch every game, but if they don't even run the ball this week, I'm still terrified because, like I said, our defense is gutted, and Atlanta got a hell of an offense, so they can tear us up. But if we don't tear their defense up because they're last in the league and stopping the run and stopping the pass, if we don't tear them up, we ain't gonna tear nothing up. And honestly, like I said, I'll be moving on to draft content. Like
They're gonna have the draft
I,
prospects in
I,
November.
I will because this team is they're not gonna the draft. I mean, the trade deadline is what, Wednesday? They're not doing nothing. And like they came in this season. They it's a soft rebuild, which is the dumbest thing in the world. Who goes in a soft rebuild the same year you pay your wide receiver and quarterback? Stupid. We're the only organization like that. He said Eric Wilson.
Oh, that's Garrett. Well, yeah, Garrett Wilson had that touchdown. Yeah, he did have that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
that. That was nasty.
They said one to catch, and then they switched it. Was like, did they have enough evidence to switch that? Like, that's one of the things. Like, you could give that, but if you called it touchdown originally, then you could keep it. But then the fact you didn't call it, I don't think there's enough evidence to switch it. But I was like, we gonna get this cooked. Like, we get cooked right now. Whatever. You just give the Jets everything. And Maurice, he still don't even appreciate that win. A hell of a win. He don't appreciate it because he a doomer. So I should have won. That's why I said I deserve that win more. I need that win. People who say that and also one thing, people who say that the Texans are a better team. I know Titus Howard said we're a better team. We just didn't. We're not. They outplayed us in every aspect of football. You have no excuse to say we're a better team. Just how you talked about Mike McCarthy. I talked about Bobby Slowick. Just how if you saw Aaron Rodgers, he was getting sacked multiple times in that first half. Second half come in, he don't get sacked basically at all. Made an adjustment. Their offensive line ain't good. Our D line is good. They made an adjustment. We have made none. We made no adjustment, and then we get sacked even more in the second half. This offensive coaching stuff. I got a defensive coach, so my defense always lit. But Bobby Slowick, the head coach of the offense, and Lewis, we haven't scored a second half touchdown in the last 3 games. Lewis, we haven't scored. We scored 30 points one time this year.
That's it. You that's it. We're last in the league in rushing the ball. None of our running backs. I think all of our running backs got 100 yards on the season, and we're like at week 10. That's it. No, you don't want to compare. You don't want to compare traumas.
No, but look, I know your team got problems, but you don't have the personnel. I have personnel.
We don't have the coaching. We don't have the coaching this season. It's a matter of coaching too. I'm seeing we run curls and hitches all damn game. At least you're seeing other routes. You got ends and posts and I don't like and streaks and comebacks. It's a damn curl, a damn flat, and or nothing else. That's all we've been running. This trash Madden offense we've been running. And you think you talking about that formation you saw with Mixon with that what is it the Philly special? You want to hear even a worse formation? How about going heavy personnel, everyone? That's 3 tight ends plus Zeke and going empty. Empty. That means Zeke is lined up at wideout. That's a worse formation. Who in the world is threatened at Zeke being a receiver? But only our dumbass coach is going to put that on. Not even shifting Zeke back in the backfield. Just going to run a route out there like somebody's threatened. But go ahead.
No, I love. Before the season started, I don't know how much confidence we had actually. But before the season started, we were talking. But we looking back here, it's halfway in the season, and we looking like, yeah, we're all doomed. Like it's funny how life goes like that. And I have a winning record. I've won 2/3 of my games, but every win, it feels sad. When I win games, I don't come out saying, yeah. Like I'm like, like you said, you had a good quote. You had a good quote. I forgot what your quote is, but it was like, you're gonna have to like say it, but I'm gonna try to like reiterate it. It was like you don't ignore what you like it's something. Don't ignore
you wouldn't take what you want in a loss and a win. Okay. So basically it's about how you win. Like you can't don't ignore it.
Yes, like don't ignore. Yeah, because when we win, I don't ignore it. I see, oh, that's stupid. That's gonna be exploited heavily.
Yeah, that's gonna, you know what? And it's like these people get paid millions, and you would think they would see it, and they come out and they do the exact stupid ass thing. You know what's my like? I don't know if y'all be watching the game with Pete. I hate. You know what I hate? I hate when a defender gets called for like a was it hands to the face or like a face mask, and they'll continue to grab it for an entire 15 and extra seconds after they've been called. They don't even like let go. That's what I feel like that's the perfect metaphor for these coaches. Like they don't even, it's like they know they're messing up and they continue to do it because they're just so stubborn.
And it's ridiculous, bro. Yeah. the logic, that's the logic aspect. Let me ask you this question. For you, what head coach do you think would take you to a new level? Like that would put y'all in a good spot? I'm just curious.
No one.
Nobody.
Dang,
is that? Oh, you need like personnel change or something?
Until the family at the top. Till I am standing on it. Until the family at the top can literally either loosen their reins on this team or just get away from the team altogether. No matter what coach we bring in here, it'll be just a new puppet. They prey on the desperate, they prey on the weak. That's why every coach we bring in here, even for an interview, either be out of a job or on their way out of the NFL. Bill Belichick name keep coming up. That man is in. He's on the coast somewhere. I just seen another picture on Twitter with his 20-year-old wife. like, and we're gonna get him. This man is trying to live his best life. He gonna come here, he gonna do the job because he ain't gonna want to fight with the Joneses. And no, I mean, I was thinking maybe like if I want a coach, I want a young coach who's going to fight back. I want a season where we have a good coach, but we have a trash season, and like the fight back to the Joneses get plastered on all the airways. Like that's what I'm kind of liking this season. Everyone's finally seeing what the Joneses has been doing for 30 years. Y'all finally seeing why we ain't ever got over that hump. It's because these fools here are intentionally holding us back. Intentionally.
Hey, but you see how much pain. What happens to the Texans? I mean, I ranted many times. Let me see. I missed the game, but I saw a final score. Did someone get injured in MetLife? No, actually, a lot of people got injured, but it wasn't. No, like a lot of people got like Lewis. About 9 people got hurt in that game. I'm just
I mean, I lost my whole entire team this year too. At that damn, Micah got hurt. He had a high ankle sprain. We're going on the 5th week of him not playing.
I think Will Anderson got an ankle sprain as well, so that should be fine.
So yeah. At least they say he's gonna be out 4 weeks. Expect 6.
Yeah, so we got. I think Jalen Petrie got hurt. I know C.J. Stroud. He was on the field a couple times, slow to get up. Will Anderson. I think the Jets actually took more injuries than we did. I don't know why they employ that. I don't know why they have that in existence, but someone need to get demolished. They need freaking them cranes and that big, was that wrecking ball? Came in like a wrecking ball and he right into that freaking stadium. The reason we lost is because the Jets made great second half adjustments. Bobby Slowick does not make adjustments to save his life. He ran a terrible play in the red zone. Our kicker missed a 27-yard field goal, and our interior offensive line's awful. I'll give CJ some I say credit, some blame. He missed John Mechie for a touchdown. Like, he didn't play perfect. I think he got the yips. I think when you get hit 9 times and get 8 sacks, so you get hit 17 times, and you have the only person who's gotten sacked more than you is Deshaun Watson, who isn't playing anymore now. I think you got the yips. And what happened to David Carr? I don't want that happening to you, but I think you got the yips. Like,
oh, please don't add that. I don't even, as an enemy of the team, I don't even want to see that. I hate when somebody just forget what they've been doing their entire life.
I just feel so bad for your Cowboys because you guys have not been good for so long. Because it's not just your coaches, it's also Dak. You guys have a good podcast. Keep it up. Thank you, my man, Brad. I know, Lewis. I don't know if you agree with Dan when he talk about Dak.
I mean, Dak got blamed, but if I'm honestly Brad, he got like, I would say 75% is on the front office. I'm going over 100. I would say 60% is like on the coaches, and I would say about 40% is on Dak. But I mean, he's not playing well, but I do know it's a chain reaction.
Yeah, and, I think we're gonna be good next week. I think CJ hasn't had a good like 3-4 weeks, but when you get hit and pressured 40% of the time, 50% of the time, I just think, like I said, man, if you don't fix that, we cooked. When I say the season over, I'm not saying like, okay, we're gonna lose every game for the remaining of the season. I'm saying this is one. I told y'all this. Just 3 things I need on my team if I feel like I'm being contender: a great D line, a great quarterback, and a great O line. The D line is dope. I like my D line a lot. Neil Hunter, Anderson. The quarterback, he's good, really good player. The O line is the worst in the NFL. We're not gonna win. You got to fix them 3. I don't care about nothing else. I ain't gonna lie. Obviously, you want everything to be serviceable other places. But if you got those 3 balling, you're gonna be a good spot. Unfortunately, you don't. Your O line is absolute trash. You know, they got little grills in their teeth. They be in front of Lamborghinis and cars. They be sweating little swag stuff.
Your O line be doing it.
Yes, I don't want that. I want nitty gritty. I want you. They got they got the grills. You know what I'm saying?
Give me the nerds.
He might need a guardian cap the way he getting hit. Fix the run game by signing Ezekiel Elliott. Oh yeah, that's that's.
They say shout out to Angry Cowboys fan, man. He's a big Cowboys content creator.
Oh, shout out to you, my man.
We gotta get you on the show sometimes, Angry. He said 50% on the front office, 20 on coaching, 20 on Dak, and then 10. Yeah, I don't know. I think 10 is just too little for our O-line. When the O-line is messing up, like the saying goes, y'all. This is why it's important. We live by this. The offensive line is the first one blamed and the last one's congratulated. That is what you signed up when you decide to play this position. It is very much noticeable when you mess up, but you're not noticed when everything goes right. When everything goes right and CJ is throwing it down the field, Dak throwing it down the field, we be like, man, what a pass, man, what a route. We didn't see the B line you save him from, but when you don't save him and he don't give it off, that's the way it goes. So that's why it's important when you can't mess up a great offensive lineman. Out of 70 snaps, you're giving him at least 68 checks, 68 pluses. You gotta be damn near perfect. You feel me? To be one of the top of the top. But Zach Martin, every game in his prime heyday, had probably about 1 mess up every game.
Kenny Green got 1 mess up every play.
Zach Martin got 1 mess up every play now. He got hurt, man.
Here's the sad thing. Here's the ironic thing, Lewis. Our O-line are literally our most invested position. Like,
really?
Our left tackle and right tackle got paydays, first round pick with the guard. We had, Shaq Mason. We traded for him, gave him a big paycheck. Like, we put a lot into our line for it to be that bad is atrocious.
See, look, but look. So I'm gonna give you some wise words of wisdom. Shout out to Boss Cowboy. This is his. He wrote a book. This is called the Book of Boss. And let me see this. He said, in the great Book of Boss is a verse. If it's one guy messing up, you isolate that player, and you hold him accountable. But if it's multiple people messing up, you fire the coach. 100%. 100%. So if it's Kenyon Green and Tunsil's messing up, who's the O-line coach? You feel me? We needed to hold him up because right now everybody got Solari under that microscope, especially because I've been pointing it out since week 2 when our tackles are both losing inside. I know we got a rookie left tackle, but when Terrence Steele, who's been in the league for 6 years, is losing the exact same way, I gotta look at the O-line coach like, what the hell are you teaching? Like, like, what are you doing all day? So that's why I'm saying you may need to look at your O-line coach.
Yeah, I definitely do. Because he gonna be that. I mean, Bobby got Bobby and the interior line is getting the most scrutiny. And then after that, I think the online coach.
I mean, it's still on Bobby's fault because at the end of the day, Bobby hired him. That's Bobby guy. Unless like y'all had a coaching change, but yeah.
I mean, last year the O-line was more injured. Like this year, the O-line isn't really injured. Last year, the O-line was very injured, and CJ got sacked. CJ has sacked, I think, 30 times this year. CJ got sacked last year 38 times. So I'm saying last year 38 times in total. We're in week 9. He got sacked 30 times. You see a problem here? We on pace for like almost 60. Like you see the problem. That's a humongous difference. I don't know where this fall off came from, but you should have re-signed them people. Texas Bowl between the Texans and Cowboys. It ain't gonna happen this year.
It's gonna be a good game. It's coming up 2 weeks. Hey, it's just angry. I don't know about you. I know it's. I'm gonna be honest. Right at this point, I want to still smash the Eagles. I don't care. I want to still smash Washington. I still want to smash Houston. If we can do that, you know what, and don't make the playoffs.
That
we
man
beat the Steelers.
I hate energy.
We beat our historic rivals.
He got great hater energy. Just fine hater energy. I tell you, for me, that game, that Jets game gave me so much stress, bro. If I stream, which is I say right now 50% chance, because that's freaking crazy. That game gonna really hurt my soul, especially if we lose. That game, I know, and I know, Lewis, I know that's the game that if I stream, it gets the most views. I do understand that. I just, for my mental, I'll see what we do against Detroit. I'm happy I play Detroit so I can gauge myself and be like, okay, can we play Dallas?
Detroit gonna test your run game. And I mean, your secondary. Listen, if y'all can't stop the run, the secondary, and then like, let me be honest with you. Is Black Star Detroit fan right? Was it Black Star or was it Jungle Jams?
It's Black Star.
I can address Black Star. Unfortunately, online doesn't sell merch like other positions. Yeah, because they're big guys. That's it. That's in basketball. Nobody like bigs. Nobody like Jokic. But Jokic is still the best player in the league. You feel me? But what else? What I was about to say? I lost my. The Detroit defense really ain't that good. They just get better as they play well on offense. So that's the. If you can't stop their offense, then the defense is going to be. I don't know. It's like a weird thing with them.
No, but that makes sense though, because here's the thing: my defense is good. Like our defense is supposed to be partnered with a well-oiled machine offense, meaning that my defense gets turnovers. My defense usually stops the run pretty well. My defense is one of the best defenses in pressuring. Like it's a good defense. If you pair it with an offense that averages 28 a game, which they have the talent to do, 30 a game, which they really have the talent to do, that's great. But if you score in 10, 17, 20. Like you're gonna be, because we just give up. We'll give up 17, 20. We gave up 21 points. That's nothing. 21 points. Like this offense should be able to score more than 21. So all I'm saying is the defense is not the problem. I know people say they gave up some late touchdowns at the end of that game, but the offense has been playing so bad, it's just bound to happen.
Yeah, because they're constantly on the field, constantly getting tired. Angry said, "Bro, Jerry is looking to do whatever." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People, when Jerry. We didn't read it right when Jerry was saying all in, and he got everybody this season, getting on deck about signing 60 million, CD signing 30. What really is going to, if people actually Google what they do when you sign a big contract, they're eventually going to restructure and continue to push the money back continue to push the money back, continue to push the money back to the 2028, everything like that. Yeah, like they're gonna do that. The fact they didn't do that already shows they're out on McCarthy. They gave him a drowning ship. Because I promise you, Angry. Next year, we're gonna do something. We're gonna make that Stephon Gilmore type of signing, Brandon Cooks type of signing for the next coach, and try to draft our best, get him all the weapons he need, and they're gonna do that for the next coach, and that's gonna be it too. They're gonna be like, hey, we did everything for you. Now you fix it. But to me, it's gonna show a testament on how like, man, they really didn't care about McCarthy because the holes y'all fixing next year is the same thing that's happening this year. So, and like that's like they be playing with the you low key playing with the lives of football players. Like we was talking about with CJ Stroud. When you don't fix the problem now, it's call a window. Yeah, we're not always gonna be good next year. Anything could happen. And then what you gonna do? Push it off again? And y'all pushing it off because of pride. We're pushing it off because of a damn budget. Your reasoning behind it is not. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. DQ, and Jesse. I think the Cowboys may sign Stephon Diggs. It's literally the perfect. You know what? He's a hurt guy. He's coming off because y'all gonna probably see something on his injury report, and we're gonna see the same thing. We're gonna ignore it. He's gonna be desperate. Keyword desperate. He's gonna sign for a vet minimum. He's gonna probably be a Cowboy, and we're gonna be expecting all this, and they're gonna be like, look, we did our all-in move with Stephon Diggs. I hurt Stephon Diggs. Yeah. And they're gonna push the narrative. Diggs and Diggs on the same team. Yay. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna go to the bowl now. They got the bowl.
Yeah, Diggs and Diggs. I'm telling you, what is this? November 1st, 2024? Hey, I swear to God, mark my words, they're gonna do this, and it's gonna fail. I don't care. I'm saying as a Cowboy fan, it's gonna fail because that's not enough to fix the wide receiver position.
But you know what's funny? We I don't know. Y'all gotta go. Y'all need to go back to episode like 4 of this and like listen to us talk about our teams, bro. Because we had episode 12 and we just all so depressed because we know like we can't control anything. I mean, we here to make the content. Obviously, you know, I'm gonna be a Texan fan. I'm gonna keep making the content on it, but it get depressing, bro. Because it's like what is you doing, bro? Like,
you see, you gotta think like that, DQ. Like we the Cowboys, we don't do what's logical. We do what's going to sell. What can we sell with less time and effort? Like it's funny. It's a running joke inside the Cowboys community. Angry can agree with me. We can always point out a player we're finna get before we get it, and we gotta hope they outperform. Like back when we got Amari Cooper, that was low-key a bad deal. I think he had remember he was like falling off. Like wasn't he considered a bust with the Raiders? And we sent him a first. Remember, everybody was like, dang, you overpaid. Y'all sent the first round pick for him, and then he outperformed it. That's a rare time. And then you get times like we get Stephon Gilmore. Well, Stephon Gilmore was good. It's just like he was not. Yeah, but yeah.
I do. I always do, bro. I got mine. I saw my game yesterday. I was like, I know I didn't leave this club. I know, hey, the Cowboys, they in the bad plot club. You know that. Jets. But look, the funny thing, if you ain't watched the game yesterday, the Jets, they stay in that club. Like, they going to win a couple more games. But there was a game, you saw this play where he was running, trying, he's going to get a touchdown, and he let go of the ball on some Deshaun Jackson
yes,
stuff.
Bro. I said a play. That's one of my, I hate that play, bro. I hate it. I hate when some players do that, bro. And they do this so much in college. Anybody else in the chat hate that, bro? When the player, their celebration is to drop the ball right before. If I was on this team, dog, I swear to God, I would cuss him out.
The Jets were so stupid. They made so many like ridiculously bad penalties and plays, and we still got blown out. And that tell you a lot. All you really need to know about the Texans. They decided, they said we're going to be worse. So, hey, Black Star, we are giving out contracts. I think your Lions and your Pistons, they're still in the bad plot club, but we'll see we'll see what happened with the Lions. Maybe they get to a Super Bowl, but I'm definitely stuck. I can't get out. I can't get out of it, bro. It's too hard, bro. Yeah. It's been a long season. And Lewis, I told you, my bye week's in December. I have no breaks. I get to watch it all.
I'm saying we had our bye week early as hell. Our bye week was early.
I gotta watch it. Do you know it's like watching this every week? Every week, no breaks. I don't get no time to look, no rest. I'm so injured. I can't get no rest, no break mentally, physically. Every week I gotta do this. And it only get harder. Lewis, I still gotta play the Lions. I gotta play y'all. I gotta play the Chiefs. I gotta play the Ravens. I gotta play the Dolphins. It's not done. I'm not done.
Yeah, well, I think we're over our storm. We got y'all, but I think we got the Bengals later on. And it's our division. Like I'm not saying our division ain't hard, but I'm just saying it ain't. We just went through a gauntlet and we failed.
And my gauntlet right now. I feel you. My gauntlet now. This is my gauntlet.
Yeah.
I have faced Green Bay. I faced the end of. I remember I was talking about my the games I'm playing, and y'all maybe you're like, it's not that hard. The NFC North, we didn't expect the NFC North to be so good. That's who I'm playing. I'm playing the NFC North, killing it. And then I'm facing all these hard teams: the Bills, the Chiefs, the Ravens. I'm facing the Lions. Like, bro, it's in my bye week late, and they put me on a short week to face the Jets in that stadium. They took me on a short week. That's insane. That stadium is awful. Why I'm playing on Thursday? They trying to hurt
anything is possible. But I just told you about that stat with the Niners. They faced 5 teams in a row coming off a bye. We had 2 weeks and they still smashed us. So
whoever making these, and I'll tell you, last thing I'm gonna say. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Next year, I better not play the Jets in New York again. If I'm placing the Jets, it better be in Houston. I did that last year. I played the Jets in New York last year in the rain, killed my whole team. I played them this year, a Halloween day, short week, hurt my soul. Next year, if we play the Jets, it better be in Houston, freaking Texas. That's all I know. You hear me? I'm calling Roger Goodell. If it ain't in Houston, Texas, I'm having a complaint. I'm suing. I'm doing something. There's no way I'm playing in New York again. I told you before the season started, forfeit this game. It's better not to play. I would have been fine. We're going to lose it anyways. Don't even try this. I'm not playing there. I hate that area, bro. Hate that stadium. Will Anderson hurt.
NFL, stop giving us the Niners, please.
I'll play a Giants. Who won't play a Giants? Nah. If I play a Giants to bring they bus to Houston,
are we? Well, we're not playing y'all. You might play if you play NFC East.
Oh wait, who I played last year? I don't want to do that. I think I played San Francisco.
I think it's coming up because we going through the AFC North right now. I think it's coming up. I think it's coming up.
No, it's in 2 years. I played the West. I haven't played the 49ers in a long freaking time. We play the West next year.
I don't think you want to do that.
I mean, hey, I'd rather lose like that. No, yeah, I know. I'd rather lose at San Francisco on a nice turf than losing on that concrete jungle in freaking New York. I'm not doing that. Or New Jersey. Concrete jungle where concussions are made of. I don't want to do that. Oh.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all if you're watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I am at least 100 subscribers away from the big 1K. So whatever you do, damn, we gotta start putting our cash down. Send super chats, all that. We appreciate it. It was great talking ball. Yeah, you see how we get stressed out of our favorite teams, man. It's basketball season, man.
Hey, we beat them, boy. We beat them Mavericks yesterday, though.
Yeah,
I
saw that. I saw. We almost came back. I think I didn't even watch the game, but yeah.
But for everyone who's on here, like you said, make sure to like the video. Also in the description, I have my sponsor, Boom Fantasy. There's a promo code Sports Factory. If you do it, it's $1,000 and up to $1,000 in bonus funds that you can get. So hey, come and help out the kid, and also send super chats if you're able to. Hey, with that, Lewis, good luck against Atlanta. That man
everybody put 2s in the chat because it's my baby birthday tomorrow. She's turning 2. So put 2s in the chat. So
that's a clap too. And also, Smitty did not show up, but Smitty said y'all losing like 50-19 or something. Smitty said y'all getting sent. Doom. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, and with that, I'll see y'all when we play Detroit. I'm see you when you play Detroit, boy. Wish me luck. Sunday Night Football. Sunday Night Football. Wish me luck. Black Star. We'll see what we do, bro. And with that, we'll call it. We're out of here. Yes.